Here's Boogie. By the way, he was having choice words for me while it was coming out that this dude was faking cancer. Like, dude, come on. Who you kidding? Look what this motherfucker had to say about me. He's at a con. I don't know what con would invite him. Maybe like the con, more like the con artists assembly.
Did con just happen? Was that what this was?
There's nobody there. It's so empty.
It does look very empty.
Why is this guy laughing so big?
Whoa. He looks like a fucking titan, bro. Look at that mouth.
Okay. Maybe it's...
No, it's just a bad angle, but Jesus, that looks crazy. Why does it look so nuts? It's scary.
This is what Boogie's fans look like.
That's a cart type.
What were you saying, dude? Fuck Ethan Klein.
And by the way, I'm almost certain that this guy's a fan, and so we love him.
What, you want me to sign fuck Ethan Klein on this? Why? You mad at Ethan Klein? Hell yeah. Oh, did Ethan Klein invite you to his podcast?
He's for sure a fan. I think he's doing like a Oliver Tree meme.
Yeah.
You for your clout, not even talk to you afterwards, not even feed you, barely even.
Not even feed you. This motherfucker expect people to roll out the buffet or what? Like, bro.
Not even feed you?
Didn't feed you. What the hell?
And wait, for the record, we are always stocked way the fuck up with all kinds of snacks and stuff. All he had to do, if he was hungry, that was no problem.
He didn't even bring out a lobster bib with a silver tray. Oh my god.
For your clout, not even talk to you afterwards, not even feed you, barely even fucking treat you like a human being, and then block.
Barely treated you like a human being.
All right, we're rewriting history quite a bit here.
We have
those were pleasant conversations that you guys had.
Yeah, he came back 3 times.
Right.
We have international snacks here. I'm eating stuff from Sweden right now.
It's true.
The snack situation is...
You know what I'm realizing? You know when it probably actually really went all wrong? Even though he hasn't said this? Do you remember when we did your roast? He sent a video.
This shit was so
and
fun.
I will take full responsibility for this, accidentally left his out of the supercut from all of like the
Didn't
people.
we eventually play it though?
And then we played it.
Yeah.
But he was very upset about that. He sent me numerous emails
and frankly,
thinking it was an intentional...
understandably so.
Right, and
yeah.
No, but he thought it was like an intentional slight, and I was like, listen, you took your time out. We asked you to do this. You took your time out. You did it. I'm very sorry. I was super apologetic to him, and he kept emailing me, and I was like, really had to like reassure him that it genuinely was an honest mistake, which it was. And at the time, I felt really bad, and it was ever since then. I feel like is when he's been really hostile.
They come out of nowhere. I feel like.
That's a good point.
I think maybe that really rubbed him the wrong way, which I guess maybe it's my fault.
You created.
Which again, Boogie, if you see this again. Even now that you're kind of an enemy of the show, I will say that was 1,000% just an accident.
Oh, dude, Boogie, I for sure wanted to see you in there. I mean, I had fun with everybody's there. By the way, Dan, your birthday's coming up soon, right?
It is. I think like next week, actually.
Oh.
Jesus. Be 37, bro.
How about we roast Dan?
Nah.
That's a good idea.
I think so too.
No, it's not.
I think so too. Boogie, you want to send one in?
Oh my god. That'd be so fun. He'd do it too, I think.
Yeah, he probably would.
Nah, thanks.
Oh, we have Rich Lux send in one.
Absolutely. Ian, are we on that? Can we do roast Dan for his birthday?
Well, you
gotta
talk to Dan about it because I mentioned it to him and he didn't seem very...
It's not up to him.
Absolutely.
I let you come and
roast me.
You
can't roast me. That wasn't against your will.
I can't stand that.
I get roasted against my will all the fucking time on this show,
That's
so I don't want to fucking hear it.
That's different. So you can casually roast me all you want, but I don't want an
Okay,
episode
so what if we all
dedicated
just
to that.
bring our own roast jokes and then casually do a roast? Oh, it's so much fun. You just have to sit there.
I'm not deserving of a roast.
Is that
you
really
roast
your
like
concern?
celebrities and shit. What are you gonna roast me about?
You are a celebrity here on the show.
Mm-hmm.
No.
I can barely even keep my mic working. Looking for an Allen wrench right now.
Ian, he's just being coy.
I You messaged me about it. I followed up. I reached out to the roastee, and I faced a wall there.
The reason, Dan, is like the roast for my birthday was a lot of fun, and I think it's good content. It would be fun to do it for. We could do one for every crew member as a birthday this year, Dan.
Really?
Yeah. It'd be fun. It'd be
Sorry,
great.
bless.
Oh no, my birthday's not long after though.
It's so fun.
We
Oh,
couldn't
it's not
roast you if we tried,
It's
Olivia.
fun.
Oh, thank you so much. I would do it if it meant Dan did it.
Listen, I'm not exactly like we're not roast master chiefs over here. We're
Roast Master Chiefs.
whatever.
Roast
We
Master
roast
Chief.
because we love.
All right, go ahead, Boogie.
Oh, did Ethan Klein invite you to his podcast, use you for your clout, not even talk to you afterwards, not even...
Zach, did you grab this already?
No, but I will.
Oh, it's so good.
feed you, barely even fucking treat you like a human being, and then block you on fucking Twitter after you did a show 3 times? Yeah, I can understand why that would make you mad. Let me sign this motherfucker. This is really what you wanted, huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Ethan, I used to love you, brother. Get your shit together.
The man who just lied about having cancer telling me to get my shit together. It's fantastic. And we love that.
You lied about having lupus.
Yeah.
Got him.
What's worse? That's true.
Fucking got him.
You're right. Fuck. You're absolutely right. So where does all this stem from? Let's see. Boogie originally announced he had cancer last year in a video entitled, "I have a rare form of cancer."
I never did.
Which even, so in this video, he says he has like a type of I believe a blood cancer, but it takes like 20 years.
Yeah.
Like it's like the most chill cancer. If you could say that. I mean, it's like a 20-year life expectancy.
Okay, so, but right off the bat,
The title
is it cancer?
So from what we can tell, no, he does not have cancer.
Okay.
Yeah,
I guess
almost certainly.
I guess that's a spoiler alert.
But
bad.
the way he titled it, even then, I have a rare form of cancer. Because when you think rare form, you think like aggressive, hard to treat.
Sure.
you
Rare
know.
in a bad way.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. I've never heard rare cancer not in like a horrible
I have,
way.
Yeah.
I have a rare cancer. It's rare in the sense that it's not dangerous.
Yeah, it's super rare.
Unlike most
Actually
cancer.
great.
Almost no one is well enough as me with cancer.
It's
awesome.
It's super rare. Only can be cured with YouTube donations.
So, let's take a look here. I guess.
I often say, though, every day that I wake up is a good day. It's the one day that I don't wake up that sucks. So I've been debating for a while to talk to you guys about this, but I hope it brings you guys a little bit of clarity about some of the videos I've made in the last month or so. Because, well, you remember about 3 weeks back I said that I likely could potentially have a form of cancer? Turns out I got a rare blood cancer called polycythemia vera, which basically makes your body produce too many red blood cells. And when I started taking that testosterone supplement 7 or 8 years ago, however long it's been, we knew that this was a possibility. You never think you're going to be the guy who gets that side effect, though, right? You never think it's going to be you. But sometimes it is. It has to be somebody. But the good news is, I mean, this is a disease.
When you imagine that he's lying about the whole thing, it makes the whole thing feel so absurd.
Takes a really long time to get you. Statistically speaking, I'll die of a blood clot or a heart attack or a stroke due to one of those blood clots. And most people, after getting diagnosed, live another 20 years. So if you're gonna get a cancer, this is the one to get. You know me and my dark sense of humor. When my doctor told me all of this, I said, if I die of cancer, doc, instead of my morbid obesity, which I've been working so hard on for the last 30 years, I'm gonna be pissed. And well, the good news is, it might just give me a stroke or heart attack, which is how I was going out anyway. The scary thing about it is that it eventually can lead to some health conditions, some of which I already have: arthritis, stomach ulcers, leukemia. It could definitely develop into leukemia, but the good news is that's pretty rare, so I don't think that's going to happen. And there's tons of different ways to treat it. I mean, they can draw your blood, like when they donate blood.
The top comment or the top treatment is low dose aspirin.
Huh.
And not I don't know.
I mean, they can draw your blood, like when they donate blood, or taking a daily aspirin is going to help. Getting something to help reduce the itching, which has been really rough for me over the few years. Drugs that reduce the blood cell count. And things along that lines. It's pretty big.
So anyway, he put this out, and he's been talking about it consistently since then. For example, one of the defenses he put up. Oh, did we even talk about his crypto scam, or did that also happen during the break?
I believe it was during break.
Yep.
So he also during break got busted for doing a crypto scam. CoffeeZilla called him out. Well, here I'll do this one thing at a time. Here he is, promoting a crypto scam. When CoffeeZilla called him out, he told CoffeeZilla, I spent it all on medical bills because I have cancer. So he's using this now to excuse participating in a scam, interestingly.
Gay! True happiness is found by staying with the same woman, whenever she doesn't have a headache. And you know what gives her a headache? Competition anxiety. If I were rich and I were thin, she'd be afraid to stand next to me because other women would be looking. And I promise you, no other women are looking. Be a man! Make sure your woman feels secure by knowing you're not going anywhere. Now, Fatty is a community for like-minded individuals that have broken free from the matrix. True happiness comes from a goldfish, from the same woman a couple of nights a month, and the occasional meme coin. Fatty for life.
Is she like texting her family that she's like at the library or something?
I never did.
So he is participating in this Fatty coin, which apparently, and I genuinely can't believe it, that apparently there was $3 million of trading volume. And I genuinely, I feel like I'm missing something. There's no fucking way that people spot this shit still. There's no way.
There's no way.
Right?
Absolutely not.
Is this
no.
just money laundering? Like, what is happening?
That was my first thought, to be honest.
Because Coffee said 3 million in trading volume. That does not make any fucking sense to me.
That crypto shit.
But here it is. At any rate, that's what he says happened. And people were like, dude, it's a scam. Of course, after it launches, it gets rug pulled. It drops to zero. You guys know the drill. Here's CoffeeZilla confronting him, in which he mentions he has cancer.
Okay.
Brother, I don't know if you understand what my life is like right now, but I have so much free time that I spend a lot of it on my Discord now because I'm just bored out of my mind. I don't have places to go. I don't have money to spend. I'm literally...
This dude just said I have so much free time, and yet he's not getting a fucking job. I just sit on Discord and talk to people because I'm so bored. Bitch, get a job.
Or post shit to your YouTube channel.
You can find something to do. Even if you're even if you are a pedophile, wife-beating, cancer faker.
No work history.
Just work from home,
no
you know?
education.
Yeah.
And when you...
Yeah. Go on. You could say it.
Boogie's stuttering right now.
Oh, he needs a minute.
Yeah.
Okay.
just fighting for my life over here.
My name.
Go on.
Boogie keeps stuttering.
All right, I'm gonna play it.
Have money to spend. I'm literally just fighting for my life over here, and a lot of that involves staying home, spending my money where it needs to be spent, and trying to just not stress myself out to make my polycythemia vera any worse.
How much did you get paid for this total?
I was given $5,000 up front with a promise of $5,000 on the back end after a week of coming on the Telegram, doing some live streams, doing some tweets about it, and all along the ways talking about how it's a shit coin that'll make you go broke.
You know why they tell you to do it for a week, right? That's how much time they need to get out of the coin. They're going to slowly drain the coin as people buy in. They're going to use whatever's worth of your name to dump on your fans. You know that.
Well, if you're telling me that, I believe you.
That's how meme coins work. I told you in DMs not to do this. You came to me because you were about to launch this coin.
Such an idiot.
You told me after my first tweet. I literally
Boogie,
said
like,
to you,
as a person, needs to be studied. I mean, he really, truly is such a uniquely fucked up dude.
the question before that was,
He literally went to Coffee and said, hey, should I do this? And he said, no, it's a scam. And he did it. Straight up, he coded the shit out of that coin.
Yeah, exactly.
like, hey man, can we talk real quick? You said, don't do it. I said, I have some questions. And you said, don't do it. But at that point today, it was already too late. The first tweet was out. And
No. There was no contract. There was no video out.
The money.
Here's this other part.
If I'm being genuine with you, and I do want to be genuine with you and the rest of the internet, I'm in pretty dire need of money. I have a lot of medical bills, and I'm fighting cancer, and I very much like not to fuck around with my healthcare too much, but that's something I would genuinely have to consider. And I know that from watching your videos.
So Coffee asked him, "We'll just pay the $5,000 back," and he's like, "I can't do it. I have cancer."
All right.
The past, if I say maybe here, a lot of people are going to take that as a no, and it might end up being a no. So I may as well give you a hard no here, because I very, very much need the money. I'm on $1,800 for the medications right now. I need the money to pay for that. I have a $2,000 a month mortgage. I genuinely would like very much to keep my home. I'd very much like, but I don't want to do it at the price of ripping anybody off. And
that is kind of what's happened here a little bit, though. You know that.
It's like there's no shot his mortgage is $2,000. He's been talking about that mortgage for like 20 years. And he lives in Nebraska?
Yeah, obviously I fucked up.
Arkansas, I
I feel
believe.
like he must have paid like $100,000 for that house. How much did Boogie's house cost? I feel like the internet must know this.
It's like also just sell the house if that's such a big deal.
Let's see. Yeah, I mean, of course, that's an option too. How much is Boogie's home worth? Everybody, I'm not the only one asking somehow.
No education.
170,000.
He spent, dude. And back then, the interest rates were like 2 or 3%.
He says he pays $2,200 a month.
No fucking way.
No, that's exactly how much my mortgage was in Michigan, and I paid $1,400 a month.
You paid $1,400 a month.
Mm-hmm.
And how much was that house? Was it similar?
It was the exact same.
Oh, exact same.
Yeah.
So you were paying way less.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, is it possible that he's refied like 20 times? Maybe he has like a second or third mortgage.
It's possible, but he's locked.
Or his credit must be dog shit.
Well, no, he's locked in. It's probably a fixed mortgage.
Yeah, I guess probably.
If it was it has to be. If it was,
wait, he says his mortgage is at 3%.
What does that mean? 3% of what?
I mean, he pays an interest.
3%? That's like as low as possible.
Yeah, mine's 4%.
Like 3, and that's good. 3% is insane. The current mortgage rate is like 7+.
Should mention I'm also a
So hold on, let's do a mortgage calculator. Okay. Now he's had this house for it's got to be at least 10 years. Okay.
If it's the same house, yeah.
It is.
Okay.
People know. So when did he buy the house? If you have that date.
Reddit post guessed that he had it for. Oh, actually, never mind. It says 10 to 12 years left.
Let's say 10 years he's had it.
Okay.
Okay. And the cost of it is what? What did you say? 170?
Oh yeah. Okay, hold on. Maybe I misunderstood this.
Oh, there is a video here. Boogie bought his dream house for only $275,000, where he talks about it.
Oh, 275.
And he refinanced it because of his divorce and stuff.
Such a.
So there's more to it.
So he refinanced.
after divorce.
Which probably was not a good financial decision if he had 3% interest, right?
There's more details in
so.
this video if you.
I have a Boogie house breakdown video?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
Oh, this guy.
That's crazy that exists.
I haven't checked it for a car ride, obviously. But
This
What
guy.
was the purchase price of this house? $275, and then I refinanced in 2018 because of my divorce. So the loan became $200,000 because I put more money down because I had money to put down. So I got it down to $207.
And we're at 4.3%.
We're 5 years into a 15 year, so we paid so much principal off.
Wow, you did 15 year.
Yeah, I was making good money
Oh,
at
that's
the time, so
not
why not
good.
do 15
That's
years?
really dumb. That's Why would you 15 years on 3%, you colossal idiot?
Moving out of that house and trying to stay in Northwest Arkansas near my medical professionals where
So
I
that
need
would explain why it's higher.
Yeah.
If it's 15 years.
well, did he just say he moved out of it?
to stay.
Go back.
Principal off.
Wow, you did 15 year.
Yeah, I was making good money at the time, so why not do 15 years? Moving out of that house and trying to stay in Northwest Arkansas near my medical professionals where I need to stay.
You have to stay there.
Yeah, I might be able to
He
get
has
an
to stay
apartment
there.
for
he's
$900 a
saying
month. I
potentially.
might be able to get a duplex for $1,300 a month, but paying $2,100 and then having some of that being brought in by roommates, I'm paying as much to live in this house and build equity as I would be giving it all to a landlord instead.
This was the good choice.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this was the good choice.
He said that he had someone move in with him.
Oh.
I heard that. Yeah, I heard that he also has. Okay, whatever. Why are we talking about this? Oh, yeah, because I think he's lying about his mortgage. I still think he's lying, but whatever. Speculation.
Yeah, I mean, you've informed me of that, and I'm very sorry for that. I hope people listened. I hope people heard what I had to say. I hope people remembered, like, you're buying into a community that's there to make fun of me for losing my ass. That's the entire point of the community. You're supposed to, as a crypto bro, come in and maybe you throw me a bone because you know I have medical bills and shit to pay. But that's for millionaires. I want multi-millionaires who made more
They're
money.
really not throwing you a bone, though. They're throwing the people who paid you a bone. Like, the people who are investing in this coin are enriching not...
H3 Industrial Complex, 15 years, almost as old as his girlfriend. Oof. Kinda
Almost.
True.
Yeah.
Kinda, I mean, kind of true. Right on the money. We're catching up to the good part. Here he mentions potentially starting a GoFundMe for his cancer. He
Should
plays.
mention I'm also
He's
a
very
felon.
coy about it. He goes, "I don't want to ask you guys for money, but you know, I do have cancer." So I heard Penguin said to go start a GoFundMe if I need help with medical stuff. I've heard that a lot. What do you think I should do? Should I seriously consider? So hold on.
These options. This isn't a manipulative poll at all.
He's right. Do it.
This is like one of the
Maybe.
joke polls I make on the show.
The vast majority definitely voted not just die. Is this still up?
Let me
Well,
check.
he nuked his Twitter, so probably not.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I never did.
Yeah, he panicked and erased all of his shit once he got busted pretty hard. Charlie made a video about his crypto scam, and I'm pretty sure that wasn't a serious suggestion. I didn't watch that video though.
It's still up, by the way, the tweet.
Oh, it is still up.
So what's the result?
Oh yeah, almost 50%
yeah,
voted for not just die.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I never did.
32% still say do it though. 18% said maybe. Not very helpful.
said save it for the show.
Where are you between make a Patreon and just die?
Should mention I'm also a felon.
Somewhere between the two options.
Beat my ex-wife, and I am also a pedophile.
Yep. We heard that, brother.
About 2 years.
Here he is. Okay, so this is clips of him getting confronted on stream about showing his diagnosis and refuses. So this comes from Destiny, the streamer, heard about this, and he kind of spearheaded this whole thing where he heard the facts and he's like, he's for sure lying. So he got on the Lol Cow live podcast. And I got to tell you, this episode was a banger. The lol cow, they hit gold with this one. Although they may have lost one of their greatest
Their
lol
golden
calves.
calf.
Yeah, exactly. The golden lol cow.
Yeah.
So the part that is really amazing is people start offering. So first Destiny offers him $5,000 to show his medical record. He's like, just show me a medical record that says you have cancer from your doctor. And he goes, you know what? I have it, but I'm not going to show it to you because it's all I have left of my privacy. And then they go, oh, $5,000. It got accepted to $75,000. And he just still will not show it.
I thought he was desperate for money.
He was so desperate he did a scam for $10,000.
But we won't take
his medical.
$75,000 to just show a piece of paper.
Watch, yeah, it's amazing.
Oh boy.
Boogie2988, you are being confronted tonight.
Go
I am
ahead.
99% sure that you are faking. No, don't move on. You are faking your cancer diagnosis, Boogie. Did the doctor ever tell you, or did he ever say the word cancer?
He said polycythemia vera, which is a form of cancer, as he explained it to me.
So I think it is secondary polycythemia.
Well, then
can you
why would
explain?
he call it polycythemia vera? Why would he tell me that I have hormone markers in my blood that tells me I have polycythemia vera?
By the way, I've been through so many blood tests. I'm not a doctor, but I really don't think that's how it works. Where you're like, oh, here's this hormone. You have cancer. It definitely requires more looking into than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I would imagine so.
Not enough for a GoFundMe.
True.
Yeah.
He order a bone marrow biopsy
How'd
to
that go?
confirm it.
Well, if he ordered a bone marrow biopsy to confirm it, it would be weird that you told us that you already had a diagnosis and a confirmation.
Because the markers are in my blood. The hormone markers are in my blood, Destiny.
Correct. But you said that you'd received the diagnosis, but now you just told me you got a bone marrow biopsy.
It's a diagnosis, and now we're confirming. It's called a confirmation. The hormone markers are already in my blood.
Yep.
And
So I think
we are
what happened
confirming
is-
it with
Wait, pause it a
biopsy
second.
because I'm wanting to.
How is Keem not here?
He is. I don't know. This is Mudahar's POV, and I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I saw
I was
this
gonna
from-
say this is like the crowning achievement of
He
this
is.
whole podcast.
He
okay.
is there.
All right.
He's
well, good.
sitting there, and to his credit, he's not saying. He's letting it play out.
Good.
He's sitting
Okay.
there with a cigarette.
Okay. There you go.
Just enjoying.
to do that because I'm praying to God I don't cancer.
I just don't understand why you won't just go grab a piece of paper and just disprove them. Like
Because
you
I don't have
all these
enough
feelings.
So yeah, Destiny goes
Okay, I want the. Do we have the source? Because I mean, God bless Mudahar.
in
but-
like a shark who just detected a little bit
This
of blood. in the
Mudahar's shot
water.
right now looks like Ian's.
Dude, it's even darker than the last time I saw his video.
In a black void.
This man is sitting in absolute darkness.
What's going on with
Kind of
his
a vibe,
screen?
to be honest.
Just lit, poorly lit by the glow of his monitor.
Mudatahar.
What's his name?
Mudatahar.
That's not his name.
Mudatahar.
Mudatahar.
I don't recall that being his name. Here is the second clip of Boogie refusing to show. Let's see.
Here's
My
the
boy Nicholas is on that.
thing, because I did a stream, because I had people saying, "Oh, you're faking cancer, Jim." So I showed my diagnoses and
There's
stuff like
Keem.
that. I'm gonna guess he's working on
There's
a
our
system
boy.
similar to Epic, which most medical people do.
Wait, he went back to smoking?
Did he quit?
I thought he was always hitting the jewel.
Yeah.
Right, he was a vape boy.
For
but-
this, he brought out the Civ.
You're bringing out the big guns. Shit, I want a cigarette for this.
Yeah, he just got fucked finally. He got his nut after so long.
This is the coolest a bill in his life since fucking Trump's photo.
Kind of amazing how he made it.
Oh, where's the audio?
Oh, shit.
Check the player. It probably got muted on there.
Was that you, Zach?
It was down. Sorry, I was
Yep, I just
laughing
read
too
it to
hard.
him.
My bad.
You should be able to go right into diagnoses, and it's going to list everything that a doctor has ever said you had.
Yep, I just read it to him.
Okay, and so it lists the cancer there?
Yes.
Okay, so you could screen cap that and just show it. I mean, that's what I did, and then that would be the end of it.
Absolutely. And I made the decision 2 years ago that I would not do that, and I would rather leave the internet than to give the last shred of fucking privacy I have left.
Well, no, and here's the thing. I understand the privacy
Keemstar's
argument.
reaction.
You know,
I should have never went public with it.
No.
but,
Let me finish. I mean, you can redact information. There's no issue with that. But just showing, I mean, it literally is just a page that says patient diagnoses.
Yep.
And then it lists what you have. It doesn't tell you who the doctor is. It doesn't tell you what hospital you go to. It literally just says the disease name.
And I won't be doing that.
But I don't understand why not.
Because he doesn't have
Come on.
How great is this?
I
mean, it's
so
unreal.
good. Dude, I find it so interesting that Keemstar made it. Like, this lol count shit was so garbage at first, but it's turning into this fucking thing.
Yeah, it's definitely peaking. Right?
Yeah.
At least he may have peaked, but I certainly got to give it up. I mean, this is
Yeah.
phenomenal. This is phenomenal.
I love that Keemstar looks like he's in a garage and he's like lit by headlights to me.
True.
It looks like
does
the
look like
reflection of
that.
headlights.
Someone's just getting ready to run his ass over at any time.
He does have cancer.
Yeah, that's going to be the narrative they'll go with. So that's the
Well,
one.
no, I mean, I'm legit trying to give you the benefit of the doubt. When I shit on you for the crypto thing, man, I said I'd take your word that you had cancer. I'd take your word that the medical shit's expensive.
Yep.
So I mean, this seems like the
I
easiest thing.
spent 2 years treating a disease that doesn't exist. These people used to be my friends, and I genuinely would have never believed it would even come to this. And I'm just.
Wow.
How amazing is that? Amazing.
Oh God, that's so painful, dude.
Let's see if it works. Good luck.
Join video call.
Why not just
This is 17 minutes. That's too long.
They don't even have to share it publicly.
Oh, this part was great too. If that wasn't bad enough, listen to this.
God.
Is it possible that next time you see your doctor, you just come out and say, "Do I have cancer?" And he says, "Well, no. It could turn into cancer." Is that possible?
I guess that's possible.
So
I would have a really strong case for malpractice. But I guess that's possible.
You're saying that's possible. A person that knows they have cancer would be like, "No, no,
you know
that is not possible."
You don't go online and be like, "I have cancer," and then be like, "Well, I don't know if I have cancer."
Oh man.
But all
Boogie.
I have cancer.
Well, I'm saying I do have cancer and know it is very unlikely, but I guess it's
do you mean
possible
very
my
unlikely?
doctor could be a fucking quack. I guess it's possible he's been lying to me for clout. I guess it's possible that he's been.
I don't think he's lying to you.
That,
What did you just say?
that insinuation is awesome.
The doctor's lying for clout, dude.
For cloud from Boogie2988.
That's so fucking awesome.
Man, that doctor's such
Who's
a
this
G.
doctor, Jimmy Lee?
Yeah.
Oh
That
my
is-
gosh. Shit, it's getting late. Look at this.
Jaw dropping. It is. We're over 3.5.
Oh man.
Yeah.
The city skyline is telling me to wrap it up.
Yep, indeed.
I don't need. I guess that's a possibility.
By
the
way, is it possible that next time you see your doctor,
Oh, this restarted. Honestly,
wow.
So there's a clip of them offering, but apparently it all accumulated into $80,000 for him to show the evidence, and he refused and then deactivated his Twitter.
Obsessed.
Right, which apparently is back. Because when
It's
when you were talking about this the other day, I went to go look at his Twitter and it was gone. Like not just tweets deleted, but like gone. But
yeah.
But it seems to be back now. So
then CoffeeZilla got him back on the phone somehow to confront him about lying about cancer.
So when were you paid the $5,000?
5 days ago.
Later, I verified with Boogie this payment occurred on June 19th. And when Boogie said all the money was gone on June 26th, that gives us a window of time where he should have receipts for about $5,000 of medical expenses. Boogie, when I asked, agreed to share these expenses with me, and the following conclusions are based on him providing accurate records, which I know is a dubious idea, but when he shared what he had, it fell far short of even what I was expecting. He gave me 2 receipts for the time period, one for $154, the other for a copay of $60, a total of $214 by the time we talked. So where did the rest of the money go? Well,
not a lot.
Boogie claimed that it was really intended for medical expenses after we spoke, and that when he said the money was gone, he meant it colloquially and then accused me of lying. Wait, that's on June 28th. That's on June 28th.
Oh my God.
You showed me a payment for $550 on June 28th, which is after we talked, after you told me the money was all gone.
Yes! Have you never heard of the colloquialism? Yeah, that money's all gone, it's all spent. I have a specific thing I need to do with it. Have you never heard that colloquialism? Use fucking Google then! It's very common!
I'm saying...
I'm not used to this level of scrutiny! I'm not used to this level of scrutiny!
Yes. Okay, so I have a big problem with this, because looking back at what Boogie said, it wasn't just the money's gone, which already means very specifically the money's gone, but he also says the money's at Mercy Hospital right now, which is a colloquialism I've never heard before, if you mean it's not at Mercy Hospital.
It's at Mercy Hospital right now.
But even being as charitable as I can, adding in everything he calls medical expenses outside of our time window, like there was an $1,000 credit card payment. Okay, we'll just say that's medical, right? He's still only able to get me to about $2,500 worth of medical expenses for the month, most of it not to Mercy Hospital, which I wondered about. Did he need the fatty coin then? From where I was sitting, instead of having spent the money on medical bills, it looked like he saved most of it because of his starting and ending bank balances for the month. Wait, you're taking... You paid about $2,500, like you're saying you're also talking about
those,
money
you gotta pull this down with him screaming off.
I will.
Which you're trying to add up to $3,000. That's not the $5,000 you said was gone. And then you're taking...
I told you it was $4,000 when we started this conversation, but of course you're lying about that too.
Boogie, can you explain exactly how you started the month with $800, ended it with $5,000? You're saying the $5,000 you made from a crypto scam has nothing to do with it.
I saved my ass off.
That's right. The $5,000 Boogie made from a crypto scam has nothing to do with the $5,000 sitting in his bank account right now. That's there because he pinched his pennies. Now, when I pointed out Boogie could have refunded the scam if he wanted to, he freaked out and told me he's got a mortgage to pay. Boogie, you need to pay that $5,000 back. You need to find a way to refund people.
You, it's spent. If I do, I won't have
It's not spent. You have $5,000.
No, well, I can't. I won't have mortgage.
But this is totally shifting the goalposts. Remember, the reason we were told the money was at Mercy Hospital right now, that was initially. Now it's because he's got a mortgage. But also, Boogie had showed me his income for the last month, and it looked to me like the podcast is what paid for his mortgage. And so I asked, wouldn't that money pay for your mortgage? Boogie said, this month it wouldn't, because he had to go on a special trip, and his co-host was withholding all the money for that month.
Do you understand?
You're not getting Where's your podcast payment coming from? You got that on the 30th.
It's being fucking kept so we could go for this goddamn trip. The money's coming out of my goddamn paycheck.
So you're going on a trip.
Yes, I'm being forced to go up there to film the fucking podcast live. I told him I didn't want to. He told me the business was going to pay for it. And then he just said he's taking it out of the check.
Now later, I asked his co-host Keemstar about this, and he seemed surprised. He said the show definitely pays for Boogie's mortgage, so I was confused. Later, Boogie was confronted on this by his co-hosts, and Boogie suggested maybe I edited the clip out of context.
You told him that you weren't getting paid from this show. He played the fucking recording because he recorded you.
Then why? Then I understand that. Do you think people can edit things to be a little bit out of context?
Well, if he wants to play that game, here's the clip where Boogie directly says it. He says he's not getting paid. Boogie, you could have gotten through this month without the crypto scam, is what I'm saying.
And I could have not paid my friend back for covering my medical bills.
No. You.
And I couldn't. No, listen.
Well, I've seen your bank statement, so I know.
Because you're ignoring
I know
the
what's going
fact
to
that
happen.
I need to pay
Yes,
mortgage
your mortgage, right? Which should have come from the podcast.
coming in. There's no more money coming in between now and then.
Which should have come, but it should have come from the podcast. It's not.
Right, because I'm not getting paid this month because I have to travel to do an on-location shoot.
This guy is so manipulative.
Yeah, and so I mean, it's fantastic.
Jeez.
I recommend the whole part with Destiny when he calls in. It's like 20. It's only like 20 or 30 minutes, but it's so good. The whole thing is incredible.
It's so
I'm listening to it on the way home
dude.
for sure.
it is so good.
He's slowly turning into Francis, dude. Yelling like that.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
he's becoming Francis.
Yeah.
Right. That was the real persona.
Maybe he'll
all
come
along.
back around and be like, it's all been method acting.
When he was
Right.
yelling just now, I sensed the Francis voice in there. That wasn't
I didn't even
Boogie.
think of that. You're right. You're
That
right.
wasn't Boogie, dude.
And just remember that Boogie, right before all this went down, his choice words for me to get my shit together.
Get your shit together, Ethan.
Love it.
I wonder. Yeah.
This is all your fault, Dan.
Yeah. I feel partially responsible. Yeah.
Fuck Ethan Klein on this? Why? You mad at Ethan Klein?
Oh, he's wearing a Teddy Fresh hat. I just realized.
Is that a TF hat?
Yeah, I'm almost certain it is. I just realized.
The
I'm
way
pretty
they.
Wait, is it?
I was
Oh, maybe
wondering
it's
that
not.
too because you have a hat like that that's blue. It's like a blue and pink. So
I think it's not. It looks
Why?
very
You mad at
similar
me?
to one we made, though.
yeah.
Ethan Klein? Oh, did Ethan Klein invite you to his podcast, use you for your clout, not even talk to you afterwards,
He's
not
loving
even
it.
feed you, barely even fucking treat you like a human being, and then block you on
Look
fucking
at them
Twitter after you did a
giggling.
stroke 3 times? Yeah, I can understand why that would make you mad. Let me sign this motherfucker. This is really what you wanted, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Ethan, I used to love you, brother. Get your shit together. What?
You still
What
love
were you
me?
saying, dude?
You still love me, even though I didn't feed you?
Right.
This is you. This is so you, Dan. Dan leaves Boogie's submission out of the roast supercut. Boogie fakes getting cancer.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry to do that to you, Steven.
Why would you do that, Dan? Why would
Why
you
would
fake
you fake him
Boogie
having cancer?
cancer?
Yeah. All right, that's enough. It was showing daytime before when it was minimized.
And looped.
The dreaded loop.
We reached the end of the video.
I haven't
Yeah.
laughed that hard in a long time.
I
He's
spit out
great,
my
isn't
drink.
he?
I had to run out.
That was
See,
fucking
You, you can't write that shit.
Oh shit! People are exposing me on the subreddit already. Fuck! Look at this.
People are what?
They're exposing me on the subreddit. Food.
Oh,
Yo.
shit! Oh no!
That's fucked up, bro.
That is fucked up.
I would have ordered him a pizza if he wanted.
You're so right. Maybe Boogie had a point faking cancer.
point.
No pizza on that table.
Yeah.
True.
It's valid. It's valid.
All right, listen, we've been going. We're back. Thank you, everyone, for being here. It's good to be back. We love y'all. Let's keep it going. Hey, let's keep it going. We'll be back on Wednesday. We've got so much more to catch up on. What, Dan? Why are we zooming in?
We always do that.
No, we do not
This
always
is the
zoom in.
tradition at the end of the show.
Yeah.
Slow
I
push.
don't listen, guys. I don't
Dramatic.
have a zoom-inable face.
let's pass
I
the question
disagree.
off.
Do not say
the
that
audience.
about yourself.
I look much better at a good 15 feet.
A beautiful zoom. A beautiful
I feel
zoom.
you, brother. Feel you on that.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. Too close.
Wow, this close, you can really see the
Yeah.
proportion of your hands.
You're glowing from behind there.
Look how big my palms are.
They look massive. Filling up the whole screen, dude.
Thanks, everybody. We're excited to be back. We love y'all. We missed y'all. Wednesday, we've got a ton of good stuff to get to. Really good stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, we didn't even get to the Kavanaugh stuff today. Which is
Dying.
like...
Dying.
Tune in Wednesday for that. 'cause
We are not exaggerating.
It's one of the funniest things I've ever
Is
seen in my
this-
life. I was crying laughing.
Is it the craziest thing he's ever done? Maybe.
I think it is the
Like,
craziest thing he's ever done.
I think so.
Especially with the detail that happened this morning.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
definitely, it's next level. It's next level.
Maybe we'll even have more updates till then.
Yeah.
But at any rate, love y'all. Have a great evening, and we'll see y'all on Wednesday. Ta-ta.